was very odd. So so that, I guess, geez, our buddies from the Red State Update are up there in Canada.
Well, by the end of it, they're heading back to
Looked like they had already
Yeah.
learned. They had the cases of Canadian and seemed to be enjoying the beer. Maybe we'll never see them again. I think they'll be back. Soon as they decide that they're going to,
Yeah,
agree with Karl. Because Karl Rove turned out to be so right, didn't he?
Oh,
didn't
he did, absolutely.
Wasn't he right on the money in 08? Yeah, not. No,
Yeah,
he wasn't.
I was actually surprised at how good he was during the campaign. I remember him coming on the air and shaking his head going, John McCain is like crossing lines even I wouldn't cross. I mean, try to have some speck of honesty in some of these attack ads, you know?
Harry is asking, can we all agree that Tom Daschle is a douche? I don't know. I've heard things about him that might qualify as douche, but then I've heard other things about him that are positive. So, I mean, he led the Senate, and obviously he didn't do a great job of it, or the Republicans wouldn't have been able to take it back in '94.
Isn't the Senate Majority Leader, when you've got the president of the opposite party, supposed to be a douche sometimes?
I think they're supposed to be a douche.
Yeah, that sort of goes with the job.
Yeah.
You know.
Because look at Boehner, and I swear his name, if you phonetically spell it, says Boner. So, but they just decided, listen, we don't want to be called Boner, so we'll say Boehner. Or Mitch McConnell, on the other side, like he's a douche too. So I think if Nancy Pelosi, she's a douche. Harry Reid's a douche.
Newt Gingrich was a real douche.
Yeah, Gingrich was a total douche.
But now he almost makes sense when you hear him talking sometimes. I mean, which is really odd coming from Newt. I mean, a guy named Newt.
Who calls her kid Newt?
Yeah, and his sister Tadpole. I mean,
Newt is awesome.
I don't know.
Harry thinks Newt is awesome.
Yeah, well.
How so? In that kind of I'll screw anything with a skirt kind of way, or that kind of I'm really greedy and corrupt, governmentally speaking, kind of way. Which way is he awesome?
How'd that contract with America?
How'd that contract with America do? I vaguely remember it.
There was a clause. It was print.
I believe there was going to be no corruption.
There was that little
Duke Cunningham.
That little small print at the bottom.
Can you hear me now? Abramoff, can you hear me now?
How'd Ted Stevens do with his contractors with America?
How'd that balanced budget amendment do? I don't know, but how'd that balanced budget do until the Republicans took over the White House again? I think it did pretty damn good.
That lasted
just a victim of circumstance. The president is, Bush is a total douche. His father, I don't think, is a total douche, but he's a total douche.
His mom's a total.
His mom is a complete douche.
She's a piece of work.
And I'm not a big fan of Hillary Clinton. She's a bit of a douche.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
John
even
Kerry,
Bubba's a bit of a douche in his own right.
John Kerry was a boring douche.
John Kerry doesn't even get douche because he was just boring.
Yeah.
But like Rush Limbaugh has got to be the big, and Ann Coulter have to be the two biggest douches of all time. And I guess Michael Moore would be the left's version of the biggest douche of all time.
You got to give what's his name? Fox News.
Yes, Obama for the win.
Yeah, there's a lot of douches out
yes,
there.
I hear that Newt may run in 2012.
I'd rather Newt over Sarah.
Yeah, you keep that Sarah Palin the hell away from us.
No kidding.
She is no. I am more qualified to run the United States than she is. Okay. I don't care if she's been a governor. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I mean, if she knows foreign policy because Russia happens to be next door...
Then I'm the Queen of England.
Then, I've got to be the world expert on all foreign policy because I've actually traveled to different countries, which was more than she could say before this campaign started.
But she could stand from her porch and see Russia, and that was a lie, too. You got to be on this really remote island in Alaska to see this other really remote island in Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works.
We had that discussion. Hey, I can see a woman, therefore I understand all the women's issues.
Yes, because women
I
are
feel
monolithic, as I say all the time. If you're a woman, you all think the same.
By sitting next to you, I now understand menstrual cramps. Come on.
And I don't know about you guys, but if you put lipstick on this pig here, I do not automatically think you're thinking about me. At least I'm hoping you're not. But immediately the conclusion I would not jump to is, oh, look, they put lipstick on a pig. It must be about me.
Yeah,
And even
yourself
if you
a pig?
follow that logic that she tried to use and that the Republicans tried to use when Obama said lipstick on a pig, which of course he said because it's an old Republican saying that they say all the time, they immediately jump to, oh, he must be talking about Governor Palin. But even if you follow that logic, actually, she would have been the lipstick. McCain would have been the pig. So it just doesn't wash no matter how much lipstick you put on that pig.
True. We're being asked whether we voted for Obama. Did we support Obama?
Yeah, absolutely. Obama was our guy.
Yeah. We couldn't go with McCain this time around. Couldn't do it.
We endorsed the person who obviously we thought was. I see Obama as quite revolutionary, given the chance. But I don't like the looks of the cabinet so far. I mean, I thought this was supposed to be an election about change. Why are we seeing the same old faces? And I guess to some degree, he's got to have the people who have the relationships. It's all about networking. We were talking about that yesterday, about how networking is so important to your contacts and to stuff like that. And so I think you have to put some of the players in play, and then let's see how like a maestro conducts an orchestra. Let's see how Obama conducts it.
And I wonder if there's some element
because it's his decision ultimately. I think we could still achieve change with having the same cast of characters to some degree, because he is the president.
And you have to wonder whether he didn't feel his hand is somewhat pressed, because there are so many pressing issues right now that you want people that can hit the ground running. I mean, you don't want anyone coming up a learning curve.
You would like to call in to the show? You can call into the show if you want. Frot, you want to call into the show? You can call in. I'll give you the number. Well, you said I'll have to call in. Backup? You have to call in backup. Oh, I thought you meant you wanted to call the show.
What sort of backup are you going to get? Are we going to get Karl Rove on?
Karl Rove on? Well, do you want to call the show? We'll give you the number. You can call the show. Anyone interested in calling the show? Nobody ever wants to call the show. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, what's that? Never say never. I've had some people. But isn't it easier to make your argument verbally than having to type it out? You will sometime when your parents are at home. Okay, all right, fair enough. They think you were what? Because you were talking about politics on the internet? I don't think you're giving your parents credit.
They might actually appreciate your involvement.
Yeah.
But unless your parents are willfully ignorant.
Unless your parents are willfully ignorant, which is a really nasty thing to say to somebody.
And then, or unless they're just going to be pissed off at the long distance phone call.
Well, you can call collect if you want. We'll accept your collect call. As long as you're not in Zimbabwe. If you're in North America, we will accept your collect call.
Well, if it was interesting enough, maybe Zimbabwe, but not for long.
Yeah, but Zimbabwe, not for long. Yeah, no, I'll accept a collect call from Ohio. Sure, I will. If you want to call. You're in the middle of nowhere. What? Yeah, but the middle of nowhere doesn't matter. Nah, not tonight.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to hold you guys to it another night. You're going to have to call in. Make your argument verbally. Because it's easier than doing it in text. It is.
It's just like talking.
Yes, it's just like talking. You have a Bush question for you guys, all right, on the other side, after this clip. We will answer it, so you guys have to watch the other side of the clip.
And
to hear the answer to this question. So you have to listen to the next clip now.
oh, damn, we got him, don't we?
Aha! You have to come back.
And I got to say,